We have all experienced those moments when our thoughts simply won't stop. Nothing has actually happened yet, but the mind is already filled with worry and anxiety. We suffer because we care too much about a certain outcome, treating it as if it were more important than life itself. When you find yourself caught in this kind of overthinking, gently remind yourself, no matter what happens, at least we are still alive. Think of those who have left this world because of illness or accidents. We are far more fortunate. We may face setbacks or fail to get the answers we hoped for, but we can still breathe, still walk, still eat and sleep, and still have the chance to make our life better. These small, ordinary things are in fact tremendous blessings. If that is so, why let an outcome that has not even arrived yet torment us so deeply? It is natural to care, but we should not care to the point of losing our joy and our health. That is simply not worth it. Whenever you are facing something difficult, you only need to ask yourself one question. Have I done my best? If you have, then let the results follow their own causes and conditions. In Buddhism, whether something succeeds or not is never determined by our efforts alone. It is shaped by countless causes from this life and past lives. What we can control is only what we are able to do right now. What is beyond our control should be allowed to unfold naturally. And if things do not turn out as expected, that is fine. As long as we are alive, life can always begin again. You may say, I understand all of this, but I still feel sad. That is completely normal. Emotions don't disappear just because we understand a principle. When feelings become heavy, we can talk to friends, family, or professionals. But even with support, the ability to truly let go still comes from our own mind. Buddhism offers a very gentle and effective method that requires no money and no special rituals. It is called mindfulness. Mindfulness does not make thoughts disappear. It helps us stop being dragged away by them. When an anxious thought arises, don't criticize it, and don't follow it into a second or third related thought. Simply recognize it softly. I'm worrying again. Then watch it stay for a moment and let it fade on its own. A thought is like the wind. It comes and goes. As long as you don't run after it, it cannot control you, and its influence naturally weakens. In time, it will appear less and less often, or only once in a great while. We suffer because one thought appears, and we immediately add a second, then a third, letting it snowball. Mindfulness is simply stopping it at the first thought. When you stop feeding it energy, the thought becomes weaker and weaker. One day, even if it appears, it will no longer be able to harm you. However, mindfulness must be practiced in daily life. Just like saving for a house, you cannot wait until the day you need it. In the same way, we cannot wait until we are overwhelmed by emotion to start training the mind. At that point, the mind is already too disturbed. The best time to practice is when life is still relatively steady, allowing the heart to gradually learn how to pause, observe, and not be pulled away. Then, when something truly painful happens, your mind will have enough strength to protect you. Please remember, you have already done your best, and the result is not everything. Life itself is far more precious than any outcome. As long as we are alive, every day is a new chance. May you learn to treat yourself more gently, allow your heart to breathe, and slowly return to a place of ease and lightness.